Hey, good morning. Michelle Baker, the Congruency Catalyst International Speaker Trainer Coach, here today with lessons learned on the path to purpose, lesson number 16. And lesson number 16 is to listen, is to be silent. And I'm going to have a little fun today. I normally do alliterations and sometimes I do acronyms, but I actually am going to do an anagram today. I feel like I'm on Sesame Street, right? So today, the anagram we're going to look at is listen, silent, and enlist. So those three things were powerful to me when I took some time this last week and especially this weekend to be silent and to be still. So when you look up silent, interestingly enough, it presents itself as a word of shyness and a word of really someone who is removed or unengaged or someone that's not normally noticed. And I've actually found that many of my successes in life have come because I learned to be silent. That when I showed up, I actually observed first. And in those observations, I was able to make decisions in where to invest my time or where to speak to someone or how to show up and be of the best possible service and leave people better off for having spent time with me. And again, going forward, I find that even as I follow this dream, the big, hairy, audacious dream that I have, that my biggest challenges and setbacks have come because I've rushed and I've not sat still and been silent. I call him God. You can call him the Holy Spirit, the divine, whomever you might call him. You, it's taking time to hear that still small voice inside you will give you and put you ahead. So the interesting thing about being silent is that it actually will propel you farther faster when you choose to truly listen and then know what to enlist prior to taking those quick steps. And another great thing that I've always understood is that we have two ears to hear and one mouth to speak. So technically, and they've shown this too, that successful people, especially in sales, they listen twice as much as they speak. And understand this, selling is not the be all end all, and that every conversation you have where you're attempting to convince someone of your idea, I mean, if you're trying to convince your spouse, your boss that you need a day off, or you might need a raise, or your children that they might need to do something, or if you're a part of a volunteer organization and you're trying to convince them on your idea to move forward, anytime you're in that conversation and you're engaged in an attempt to convince someone, you're actually selling them. So believe it or not, you spend most of your day in sales. You might like to act like you don't, but you really do. So again, remember that the successful salesperson listens twice as much as they speak. Two ears to hear, one mouth to speak. So what did I just say? I said that when you really want to move forward faster and further, that you'll be silent and you'll listen, and then you'll know what to enlist. You'll know how to move forward. You know how to make your choices, because then you're starting to, again, tune in, take notice, and pay attention to the inner voice. Everything you need to know is inside of you. I am on a journey of really honing that skill, and I'm the first person to tell you I am not perfect, but what I do know is that I'm relentless, I am resourceful, and I have the optimism that will keep me going, and that's because I know my vision. I know what I've been called to do. Nothing, no one, not even myself, is going to stop it. So I invite you, if you're someone who has not found that thing that'll propel you past life's obstacles, challenges, setbacks, the naysayers, the critics, the voices inside your head, take a look at my website, michellebaker.com. Download How to Make a Vision Billboard. It doesn't take that long. Make an appointment with you and your mind. It's the best gift and the most powerful tool that you've ever been given. And until you start to hone it and invest in it, it won't give back to you. But when you do decide to invest in it and hone in it, it'll give back to you more than you ever thought possible. This has been Michelle Baker, the Congruency Catalyst International Speaker Trainer Coach, with today's lesson learned on the path to purpose, number 16. To listen is to be silent. Look forward to seeing y'all tomorrow. And remember, this is my commitment. One of my biggest challenges in life has been forming habits. I didn't have habits. And this is something that I love to do. It's where I sit in my purpose, is to be here to speak to you. So I will see you all tomorrow with lesson number 17. Have a wonderfully blessed day.